Hello, hello coworkers. Hello, if you have managed to make it to the stream, congrats. And I am very glad. I was actually having some issues with my OBS Streamlabs, so I was a little worried that some of you guys may have lost your way, but you have found ourselves here. So I am happy that you guys made it here tonight. Yes, hello Q, hello Svan, hello Joshua. Yes, it's time to see the floating lights. We are going into part 2, book 2 of this event. I know this is an overall shorter event, so we should be seeing the whole story tonight, very soon. Hi Lily, hello everyone. I am happy you can all make it. I honestly thought this event was gonna drop yesterday when they said it was gonna be the 14th at midnight, but I'm guessing they actually meant the 15th. So the stamp card deadline was correct, not the news that I was following. Oh, hi Summer! Nice to see you. Finally got riddle after 70 polls. Oh, thank the keys from B-Day Ortho. Yes, thank you Ortho for your contributions. I've done that so many times where they just give birthday keys and I'll be like, I'm sorry birthday boy, they will be going towards another purpose, but I thank you for the gift. But happy here though. I hope Riddle will be continuing to be nice to everyone. May he come home in the gacha polls for those who are still trying to get him. It's giving a few moments here. I think people are managing to find their way in. I just want to talk a little bit. It's this whole event is Rapunzel coded, and it revolves around the lantern. I guess we're gonna see some floating lanterns. What's interesting is that in my city they actually have they tried to start up this lantern festival, but it's kind of weird because it's a water lantern festival, so it's not like the lanterns are going in the sky or putting them in the water and floating them out. Now that sounds really great and all, really romantic. I can imagine, it'd be really fun to go there with your friends, make some lanterns, and make your own designs and floating them out to the sea or wherever, into the water. But the problem is, in my city, we don't really have an ocean or sea. Like, we have a river and we have ponds, so everyone's floating these lanterns down in like a pond or river, and it's all gonna end up getting stuck somewhere. Oh, I'm a little concerned about that part. Plus they charge you. It actually costs something like $40 Canadian to go into this lantern festival. I'm like, what do you mean it costs $40? That's the admission fee. So the $40 comes with a lantern that you can decorate and eventually push out into the sea. But I feel like a lantern shouldn't really cost $40, so the admission fee is kind of steep for that price. So it's a great idea. I feel in that regard it could be executed a little better. We'll be lurking. I'm in the middle of getting a job application submitted. Yes, get that bag, get that job. I hope you get an interview. I wish you all the best in the job hunt. I have been there so many times. I totally get it. I have been in so many job interviews at this point, especially since a lot of my work has been contract and one contract ends and I have to look for a new one. So I've been bouncing around the past couple of years with different jobs. So yeah, job hunting's brutal. So good luck to all. Especially you, Savan, for good luck with the application. Yes, Lantern Festival. Let's see how they're gonna reenact this. I assume all of NRC is gonna have to get involved here. Gotta get involved somehow. What was that funny? I think I should have enough lanterns this time, so I think I should be able to get through all this event with you guys. Oh right, we tried to get out, we couldn't. We grew out. Everyone, I say we, but really it's the boys in the library that grew out their hair. How are you gonna take a boat out to sea if you can't even get out of the library? Which one of the boys was it that brought up the fact Crowley would make them be the library checkout desk employees forever if they couldn't get out of here? He thinks he's so funny. Where are you gonna find a boat? Okay, now we talking. Now that's incentive, because there's no way the guys at NRC are going to volunteer to help anyone. But if they get full credit for attendance... Just no telling who will visit. Oh, what a surprise that will be. I kind of like his animation that Train does when he adjusts his gloves. It makes him look so distinguished. Or maybe I'm just like, you know, getting the whole Black Butler, Sebastian vibes. Ah, you know, when they fix their gloves. There's something appealing about it. Okay, we get this card too. He looks so nice. I like the high ponytail, the flowers in his hair. I also really like the gloves that he has on.
一刻も早く図書館から脱出しないと。このままじゃ課題の提出が間に合わない。
Even though they know they're all supposed to be princesses and whatnot, I feel like Deuce gives more of a princely vibe in this one. When he's wearing this attire. Alright, gotta make sure I get 500 lanterns so we can keep him. I guess now we'll see which of the NRC guys will actually show up to help. Hide and seek. I guess, yeah, that was one of the games. Oh. Who there? Oh my god. Vargas! Where are you coming from? Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm like, is he just popping up from the ground? No, he was just climbing the wall. Just scaling the wall with pure muscle. Ah. Oh, right, yeah. Vargas is from a Shaftlands. That's true. I keep forgetting. Oh, right. She used her. She used her hair. Kind of wish they included a frying pan scene. Yeah, when Rapunzel waxed Flynn on the head. It's a shame there's no frying pans in the library. Otherwise, you know, just give Coach Vargas a good thump on the noggin. He says it like he has done it before. It's like, sir, can you please get down from the library walls? Oh, and he got scolded. I'm like, maybe Riddle has to use his own hair to climb. Oh yeah, they took... It's kind of funny. They technically did do all these activities just with a little bit of a struggle. They read books, but 2 of them fell asleep, did some sewing, but literally stabbed themselves. Oh, there's Bob's paint and okay, detergent. Oh, spray paint now. I love that. He just caught himself. It's like, I know what you did, Deuce. What's that about spray painting? You know, back in the delinquent days? Maybe you've done some graffiti art? I'm like, what were you? I wonder what you would have spray painted on the walls. Something like cops suck? Or like schools for losers? At least painting kind of sounds fun. Even though I've only really painted a wall once, and that was just painting it a cream solid color. The problem was that I'm not good at painting walls. I don't have much experience with it. So the first time I painted a room, I left so many smudges here and there. And I got some on the ceiling too by accident. So some of it's still there. If I look up closely, I can see the spots where I still messed up in painting the walls. Oh, she looks really cute. You know what, for a team effort amongst all the boys, this actually turned out pretty decent. I feel like maybe Riddle has to like climb out of the window with his hair. Maybe that's what they're missing. Nope, no dice. Can you even cook in the library? Stacking? That's an easy job. Oh hey, it's KK and Lilia. It's like you're stuck in there, but can't I take a picture? I mean, they're pretty much in an enclosure, essentially. They can't get out. But your hair looks nice, dudes. I love it. I hope everyone's like, no, please, I don't want my picture taken. Callum's like, oh my god, I am going to print it off. It's gonna be in a big giant frame. Everyone's gonna be able to see it. It's gonna be great. I kind of want to see that. Just Callum with long hair, just whipping it at their next concert. They're kind of different. I don't know if that's gonna work. Guitars and bass are quite different instruments. Plus, I assume that with the bass guitar, he doesn't have an amp, so would it still be loud enough? How are though? I'm surprised like Ortho managed to actually drag Idia out. Oh, I see. This is all. You know what? I can't even blame him. I would totally skip out to help these guys. That means I didn't have to go to gym class. Why do I looks like if like have Ortho just carrying Idia? It's I just imagine he's, you know, flying across the campus and then he's got like Idia held up like a really long grumpy cat. Just flying through the campus sky to get to the library. Just like Zool. Yeah, board game club and PE do not mix well together. But you know, I can't blame them too much because I was also not great at PE. Now, not as bad as they were, but still wasn't my favorite. But you know, they're nerds, so they just don't invest much in the PE stat, that's all. Oh, Riddle's got this one in the bag. Riddle does crossword puzzles. We got the puzzles for the grade school. Don't worry, we have the kitty puzzles too if it's too hard for you boys. I remember that's Riddle's specialty is crossword solving and reading medical textbooks. Like poor boy didn't get like a proper childhood when, you know, his grades enrichment is crossword puzzles. No video games, no TV, no iPad, just bunch of crossword puzzles from the newspapers. Oh, who's the next one to get a jab? I was like, okay, who's the next one to take a jab at Deuce? And of course, it has to be Ace. Hey, Ace, they look fabulous. Okay? You just have no sense of style because Deuce and Jack, they are slaying with their long hair. He's just jealous because he doesn't get the pretty flowers. The tray is here for damage control. I think Hearts of Beale is pretty organized and banding together. stuff the ingredients and add sauce. That should count as cooking. I guess. It's not like we can really start a fire in the library. I love that. He's like, I brought some tea as well, and then Riddle's face just lights up. He's so proud of him though. It's like, yeah, check it out. Isn't Riddle amazing? He got his hair longer than everyone else's here. He's just like hyping up Riddles to himself. I mean, they're getting all the items here now, right? We got darts. We have, I guess, cooking. I suppose making a sandwich kind of counts as cooking. It's like, yes, she was kidnapped. What a crazy story. I know, right? It's all it takes, you know, is for one street rat, one thief to get in the presence of the princess, and then her whole world changes. You even say it becomes a whole new world. Weaving, ballet, yoga, darts, chess. Handle making and pottery. Kind of hard to do in a library. Think about it, I don't think I've ever actually tried darts before. I've played with the magnetic darts, but I'm pretty sure it's gotta be way different than playing with actual darts IRL. Which is kind of funny, because I feel like I played darts a lot more in video games. Like when you get mini games, and you just have to like time your throws to get the darts, get them accurate. But I don't think I've actually played with real darts. So I kind of have poor eyesight, so I wonder how that would actually go. Darts are kind of hard. I somehow hit a corner behind me. Darts are hard. You need to have exact precision to get a shot you want. Okay. Yeah, I imagine. Because you're like holding these like small tools, right? And then I assume you just kind of flick your wrist and try to toss it, but it's one of those like I'm sure is way harder than it looks. You know, people who can actually do it well look cool. You're like, oh, look at them toss those darts, try to hit those bullseye. It looks really cool. But I'm kind of paranoid. I would throw it and it would hit the corner and then fly off and hit someone else. So I've only played with the safe magnetic ones. Oh, you hit the dartboard. Ooh. Oh wow! Is he actually a prodigy at this? Riddle good at darts? Huh. Okay, I was like, wait, did Riddle get it? No, it's just Floyd coming in. I'm like, wait, where did he even throw that from? I thought there was only one window. Did Floyd just throw a dart through the window and somehow manage to hit the bullseye? I assume they have it set up near where the window is, rather than on the first floor. But that's still kind of impressive. I love how he's just here to mess around with Riddle. I'm not surprised though, as if he would give up the chance to come and mess around with Riddle. Who's there? Who else is there? Yeah, typical Floyd. The type of genius that you find who he is amazing at everything he puts his mind to, but just gets too bored too easily. He is the effortless genius. So it makes you kind of mad when you're like, I'm trying so hard, yet this guy here, he comes along, and then he just throws the darts and hits a, you know, bullseye like it's no big deal. What? What is Jade doing? Why is he wearing that? Is it fitting for imitating the princess in the tower? I don't see the logic here. I don't see the connection. Yeah, right. I bet he's trying to skip PE class too. I think that has from the camp events. Yeah, it was from Vargas camp. I'm like, why does Jade have the headgear that Vargas had in like the Vargas camp event? It kind of reminds me of that episode of Black Butler. I think it was like in the first season where Sebastian just shows up with a deer head. And then he's in like Japanese or something. He's like, instead of like a shitsuji, a butler, he's like hitsuji. Or it was like a really dumb joke, I remember. I'm just one deer of a butler. Don't worry, we brought the best pranksters at NRC. I mean, Ace is a pretty good prankster too, but leave it Octaviano to the Tweels to know how to mess with people. I love how Riddle's like, no, I don't want this. Riddle is not happy with this. And then, of course, Jack and Deuce are like, ugh, these guys? Only Callum is actually appreciative. He's like, sorry, this seat's occupied. Get your fat ass out of the way so I can sit. Oh, the chameleon. Oh, you forget. Jade lies as easily as he breathes. They say that like, oh, don't forget, you owe us, and then they're trying to make their cool exit, but then the brooms are wobbling the whole way. Yeah, like they just trying to be tough. So what was the whole deal with Jade and the deer head? They did not like there was literally zero connection. It was like, oh yeah, we brought this over to show you how to do tricks. And it's like, I don't get it. What's the trick? Did Jade just want to wear the hat? Yeah, Octaviano never misses a chance to get other people in their debt. I feel like someone just wanted to put Jade in that headgear. Out of nowhere. That sounds like Sebek. Yep, that's Sebek, alright. Everything he says, as soon as he opens his mouth, you're like, oh god, here he is. But it's so funny when he just shows up. Like, the great Malleus has seen fit to visit and provide his aid personally. Prostrate yourselves in gratitude. It's like, here comes the big man. Start getting on your knees. No, you're not late to the party, Malleus. It's like, oh my god, how are you guys so smart and dumb at the same time? Pottery clay. Oh wow, he can just instantly fire up the pottery. Kill the yeah. Who needs a kill when you have the great Malleus Draconia? Coming in, packaged at 190 centimeters, he comes with a baked-in feature, namely baking pottery inside his own furnace. Which I guess is his fire breathing. Make a pen holder. I don't know, just like make a plate or something, a pen holder. Curious to see why, or like find out what the boys make out of the clay. So I'm like, from my understanding, even though I've never done a pottery class before, sometimes when you have to, you know, sculpt it a certain way, and then when you put it into the kiln to fire, to, you know, have it be baked, sometimes it just explodes. I don't know, it's like, if you just don't do it right, or maybe it was some, like, moisture or whatever, but sometimes your thing just, like, explodes or cracks in the kiln. So, I guess Malleus has precise fire breathing control technique. Oh, a mug! And he made a paperweight. I don't know. That's still cute. Oh god, that's a little hot. They've crumbled away into soot. I love that. I was like, huh, Malleus probably has a really good control over his fire breathing technique. If, you know, because clay does kind of explode and crumbles if you don't do it right, or it's too hot. And lo and behold. Yeah, he more than burnt it. He literally turned it into dust. Oh, wow. Leona showed up too. I mean, he probably wants to just take a nap after. I love how most of these guys are just coming up just to like literally point a finger and just go, haha, I'm here to laugh at you. Those locks to a wig shop? I mean, he's got plenty of hair to spare, and we know it's pretty firm, so... I can see it being a good wig. She just did it because she could. It's not like she really had anyone to play with in the tower, right? So even she did play chess. Pretty much just had Pascal. Yeah, I don't know how good of a chess player Pascal is. Not the, you know, greatest of competitions you can get. And they just whoosh away. Setback is so rude, but he's so funny. I can't hate him for that. He's just a really big simp, just like the biggest hype man for Malleus. And Malleus just kind of stands there doing his thing, while Setback is just like, look at him, absolutely amazing, show-stopping, spectacular. The greatest of all, Malleus Draconia. And he's just literally standing there. Oh, even Pomfury has showed up now. I guess, yeah, everyone's getting together. He does have beautiful silver hair. I love how Rook's hair just be like critiquing everyone's hair of like, oh my god, y'all are queens, y'all slay, y'all look amazing. It's like, no, that's just Rook. we actually came here to bring you this. Rook is just doing his own thing. Oh, sweet, yoga mats. Actually, yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Rook would have done some ballet. I'm like, ballet isn't that easy though. You can't just learn ballet in a day. The fact that you have to build your way up, you know, you have to build the muscles, build the form. You can't just start going on your toes and start like pirouetting on no, de toi. That's a lot of activities in one day. Ooh. Oh. Okay, it still didn't open. The frying pan? Don't worry guys, we have one more ace up our sleeves. The frying pan. Okay, who's the thief then? If all of you are princesses. Why Jack though? Okay, it's like, which one of us can take a hit from a frying pan the best? Like, Jack, I think you have to take one for the team. I don't know why this is a twist tune. Are we hitting Jack with pans? Is this how his twist tune's gonna work? Man, that sucks. Okay, that's not the twist tune. I was like, how do you do a twist tune with hitting Jack with a pan? Princess is sick and tired of it all. We need someone. Oh yeah, you know, climbing out of the window. Oh, they did it! They put 2 and 2 together! So proud of them! There's only one person with hair long enough. Riddle, Riddle, let down your hair. We gotta escape. Oh my god! Terry's been threatened by a potion. It's really funny because it literally just looks like they took Riddle's normal hair, like normal face spray, and then they just added an extra layer behind him. Look at all those luscious locks. I'm like, yeah, that's gotta hurt. But I guess, yeah, they have a tether there, at least. Wow. This library is taller than I expected. Goes to show that Riddle's hair is stupidly long. Again, we did it! Go, Riddle, go! At least it's not pulling directly on his scalp. And at least Riddle's hair is long enough. Like, can you imagine the other guys trying to go down? Like, their hair is nowhere near the length required to reach the bottom. Nobody keeps bragging about Riddle. Like, she's such a proud mother. It's like, that's right, my Riddle. He's the house warden, and he has top grades. And he did so well on his potion. Poor proud little bro. Yeah. When it's like, yeah, my big bro can do everything. Oh no. I was like, I can't break the rules. Think, Deuce. What are the rules? There's gotta be curfew, right? At Hartzebue? If you don't want to break the rules, you have to get trained to serve you tea. I thought they already had tea in the afternoon. I'm pretty sure this rule has come up before too, in other times and twists. You're just telling him to jump. I like how he calls Riddle boss. Like he's some like he's like the gang leader. Big boss man. So I can't just leave my homie behind. I can't leave Mr. Boss Man to himself. I love that. It's like trying to find a legal loophole. You're like, actually, even though the teacher said that you couldn't get out the window, it wasn't written down, therefore, if it's not written down, we are not bounded by the clause of what he said. So just jump down the goddamn window already. And hello, Gameju. Yes, welcome to Twisted Wonderland, where Mr. Riddle Rose Hearts is trying to brace himself, jump out this window. Is that what all legal workers do? Find loopholes? I mean, yeah, that is kind of I feel like that is basically what lawyers in the court do on the both the prosecution and the defense side. Oh, okay, I get it. So it's not just the rules, there is trauma involved. Oh yeah, that's right, because Riddle in the past, he basically snuck out during his study session. He snuck out the window to go play with Trey and Chenya, and then his mom was like so mad that like, I'm pretty sure she gave like several hours of scolding, and then Trey's family got to hear all of that too. He did it! Oh, they are gonna help braid his hair again. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. I mean, with that amount of hair, yeah, you're gonna need a lot of people to help out. I can also imagine how heavy it has to be. Like, especially after you braid it, it's gotta have some hefty weight when the hair is that long. Oh, hey, Grim. I mean, it looks amazing. I hope he looks more like an honor student. He does look pretty dashing. Sure, it's filled with so many wholesome moments. Yeah, it's kind of cute, you know. We got unlikely cast just all working together here. Oh, I guess we're dancing now? I got no idea why we're doing this, but sure, I'll join in. Let's dance. At least they're having fun. Aw, even Jack is having fun. A shrewd businessman. I'm like, is that Azul? Is he coming back? We're just dancing, having fun in the middle of the main street there, I guess. And like, I suppose all the other students have went back to their dorms. Oh yeah, the lanterns. And to set these aroma candles. Why would we need to set an aroma candle when we're launching them into the sky? Can we even smell them from the distance? It's past your bedtime. I guess so. Everyone's probably in their dorms for curfew. Aw, here's the Buell gang. Oh. That was about lantern making competition. I love it. That's how NRC bands together. It'd be like, hey guys, you aren't buying anything? You know, guess what? These other dorms, they're making more than you. They're making more lanterns than you are. And it's like, hold up. They're making more lanterns than we are? We can't do that. If they're competing, I'm competing. And I'm competing, I am 100% going to win. And that is the logic that fuels everyone. I love it. This is how NRC bands together through competition. And then, yes, Sam is indeed a shrewd businessman. Just as much as Azul is. I love it. We're getting competition. This game has nice live 2D. Yeah, they do good work on the live 2D and illustrations. I love how Sam is winning in all this. It's like, yes, thank you for your purchase. Everything's in stock. He knew what he was doing, and he did it well. Yeah, that's why we're the janitors. We're the NRC janitors. Even though we aren't really cleaning physically, we're always cleaning someone else's messes. I love how they're just stealing from each other. To that point. We're gonna need so many lighters. But I guess they all have, like, they all have their magic pens. Oh, matches and lighters. Because I'm like, that's a lot of lighters that we need. Unless you can use fire magic, but I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. Oh, magic carpet. Wow, we just gotta walk there. "7 p.m.? I was like, man, the sun already set at 6 though. I'm assuming this is probably gotta be past the summer season. Why can't we just like teleport there? Yes, Amalius, can you come back and teleport us? Does the boat have a curfew? Man, even the boats get curfews in NRC, but no, I think it's just the owner being like, okay, you can borrow my boat, but you better bring her back by 7 p.m. Oh wait, why don't you get a horse? Okay, so we are going on horseback. Whirlpool. Ah, Riddle's horse. Why don't we bring a horse? The horse. Gold ship. We could say goodbye to ever getting access to the library again. If that was the case. I'm trying to remember. I feel like Riddle's horse Volpole was brown colored. Okay, so only Riddle gets to go on the horse. Everyone else has to just run on foot, I guess. Go get that boat. The Riddle's club card get announced yet? I don't think so, not yet. I think it's only been silver and setback, but his should be very soon. Because I forget. I feel like Riddle's horse is brown colored. Or maybe it was white. I don't remember. Power through. Oh wow, it's galloping. Oh right, we're like literally going, so NRC is on top of the hill and we're literally going all the way down. These poor guys have to just run on foot. Yeah, cut him some slack. You guys are literally on the track and field team. Yeah, exactly. No, no. I love that the ghost of Jamil just apparated in the background. Because they know. They know if they mess up and Callum gets hurt or lost, they will never hear the end of it. The influence is so strong, Jamil's vengeful spirit will literally manifest right behind them. Oh. Oh, shortcut. Okay. I'm like, they're literally running through the woods at night, and you know, this is a. It's not like they're very close to any sort of city light, so it's gotta be dark as hell where they're running. Oh, we got another twist tuned as well. My poor eyesight could never. Trying to run into the woods at night. Be like, Jack, help. We're like stumbling over so many twigs and bushes. Yeah, there's no way they can leave Callum alone. Take it away, guys! Light them up! Let's get those barbecue lighters. They work really good. Alternatively, bring a Zippo, burn the forest down. It's like we're trying to prevent forest fires, at the very least. I like the OST in the play right now. That's like, it's just, you know, a variation of the At last I see the light. It's like, Riddle, where are you? Did you just take a boat? Is he out at sea? Oh no, he's still on the horse. Oh, okay, I thought his horse is brown. I was right, okay. Warpole is a nice brown horse. Oh, good horsey. I'm hearing elements of like, when will my life begin? Is that what the song is called? I think he looks really happy, but I'm like, how is he gonna roll himself back? He kind of went into that boat without oars. I like how you can really hear the motifs of the song both playing in the background. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. Oh, it's so pretty! Oh, look at him! He was so. I think the background was like absolutely gorgeous. It looks. I want this background. I gotta look into getting this background because it's so pretty. No PFC. No PFC. We want environmentally friendly lanterns that hopefully do not, you know, land in the forest and start a forest fire. Maybe this lantern just wanted to be back in the sky with all the other lanterns. Okay, no perfect bow combo. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was like like KFC. Oh. Imagine RSA is looking at their window and sees lanterns around RSA. Yeah, they'd be like, what's going on? Is there some festival? Some party? Hurrah! Oh wow, what a mood killer! It's like, look at this beautiful scenery. We're out in the sea, the wonderful lanterns floating up in the sky, the reflections shimmering in the water. Oh yes, remember to bring the boat back by 7 p.m. Thank you. Oh, it's like, damn, you know, when you're like enjoying some nice fireworks, there's like, oh yeah, by the way, you got to like, you know, in the summer, you're like wanting to enjoy fireworks and you go out, maybe you drive out to go see the beautiful, gorgeous summer fireworks. And then you're brought back to the reality of like, you're going to be stuck in a traffic jam on the way back from the fireworks because everyone else is leaving the fireworks. Killing the mood. I love how Deuce has just been like glazing Riddle this entire time. It's like, oh my god, Riddle, you are such a genius. You're so smart. You can do all these things. You're, you know, absolutely flawless. Boss is right all along. Don't forget the boat back by 7. It'll be a success. Oh, okay, so he did get the oars to actually row it. How did they get on the boat? Oh, they flew by the magic carpet. So it looks like, I guess, along the way, they managed to get the magic carpet and fly their way here. Oh, it was like, oh shit, yeah, he's got an assignment due. Oh man, why do you have to go and ruin the moment? When you're having fun with your friends and you remember you have that project due the next day. Oh, that's the end. And the following card has joined our roster. Our card Callum. Ew. So I just need 500 more. I need to reach 500 lanterns, and then SR Deuce will be mine as well. I mean, that was really cute. I got, you know, the ending did give me some warm fuzzies there. It was very nice, very heartwarming. It was really sweet event overall. It was very short in comparison to the other events. I felt like especially Lost in a Book with Stitch was longer, but then again, that one had some farming elements to it. So this event, a shorter story, but it was still really sweet. I thought, you know, they would get transported into the book, you know, actually meet some Rapunzel characters, but it looks like in this case, they're just all happening at NRC, just recreating everything that happened. But there's still a lot of parallels, right, that went on. So it was cute. Just a ragtag team that was slapped together for this event, but they all managed to work it out. They all managed to I mean, like, Riddle did most of the heavy lifting, but the rest of them managed to cobble enough brain cells to help Riddle out. Yeah, he's learning to relax. You know, he's so uptight about his rules, but he had that one moment where it was the self-reflection of, I wonder if there's something like I would be willing to risk it all for, to like go out into the world. I am still kind of hoping for that closure for Riddle's arc, because we never did get to find out if he had that talk with his mother on, you know, after the whole events of book 1. We never really found out if he had that conversation with his mother, and you know what his relation with her is like now. I feel like he's inching towards maybe more of the independence, or not, you know, letting himself be a little more loose. We have so many references to other events and Riddle's backstory. Yeah, it was interesting because like some of the things we learned about Riddle were brought up before, like in the Halloween event. Like his thing with crossword puzzles. That was brought up before in Halloween, so we know he's like super good at it. But at the same time, I feel like he probably got to learn a lot of stuff that he didn't get a chance to before. Like, they did so many things, right? Like learning guitar, candle making, like pottery, all the stuff that he probably never had a chance to do. So everyone's just learning new things. If they did be lost in the book with Rapunzel, yeah, I guess that would be true. Maybe, hopefully, in another event in the future, we'll get like, something similar again like that. Now I know the Nightmare Before Christmas event is coming real soon. Yeah, like Nightmare Before Christmas. So that is coming this year. So very, very soon. Plus whatever is going to be on the JP side, which I assume is going to be part 2 of the Nightmare Before Christmas. I also got some laughs on me, which is kind of painful due to my sore cheeks. Oh, I hope your cheeks feel better soon. But I did get... It was funny. The boys are so silly. Just like, you know, Callum and Deuce that really trying, and then a lot of the other NRC boys coming around just to make jabs at them, just to laugh at them, but still help them out ultimately in the end. Still disappointed there was no Flynn Rider. Yeah, I guess like Riddle, you know, is supposed to be Rapunzel here. I guess Callum's supposed to be Pascal. So Flynn, I guess, is between Jack and Deuce in this case. That's what I assume, unless Jack is supposed to be the horse or something, which kind of seems weird. So maybe the role is split between them as like Flynn. Color theory wise, Deuce is Flynn. Okay. Or, I mean, you can also argue that maybe maybe the real Flynn Rider was Vargas all along, because he was the only one that actually climbed the tower. Everyone was already in the tower. So in theory, because Coach Vargas is the only one that climbed up the tower, maybe he's the Flynn Rider. Just a very, very muscular Flynn. So a bunch of other guys also kind of flew up to the window just to be like, hey. It may a Flynn Rider character. The face card would be too much. I wonder then would he go to RCA instead then, right? Because I'm guessing the only real villain in Rapunzel is like Mother Gothel, but like she didn't really have a part in any of this event. So I assume, you know, where Rapunzel and Flynn equivalent would be at RCA instead. Or RSA, I mean. Twist Flynn would be cool. Yeah, just more characters. I just need them to make more characters. Seeing people's OCs are pretty neat though. Like, a lot of... There's so many Twisted Wonderland OCs that get made, like inspired by other Disney villains or characters that are where we're twisted from. Can't think I've seen too many Mother Gothel OCs, but I have read some fanfics that had like Gothel OC. Same with Yzma. Yzma would be a really fun like twist character. I feel like Yzma would actually fit right in at NRC. I can totally see that, and it'd be like you know they're gonna be at Pop Fury. That happened. Mother Gothel, we got Riddle's mom for that. Yeah, I mean it's very clear why they made Riddle the main character in this event, because Riddle has the most parallels to Rapunzel. Like, it was heavily hinted, right? He's a very sheltered person, always listen to what mom says because, you know, mother knows best, clearly. Hasn't really ventured out on his own. The one time he did, he got, like, super in trouble for. So it's like, yes, I see all the parallels. Now we just need to wait for the day that Riddle will, you know, kind of finally break free of his mother's hold. I've seen a Yzma OC on TikTok. He had a Kronk OC sidekick. That's actually really funny. You know what I miss? I feel like we don't see this as much anymore in the modern Disney era, but what I really miss are the sidekick characters. I want to call them the mooks, the goons, you know, not the gooners, because I feel like that word has completely sullied, but the goons, you know, the guys are like the guys who are like the hype men of Twist. Just like Cruella de Vil, she had like the two guys that were like her henchmen. Like, I miss the henchman characters, or like Pain and Panic for Hades. I miss the henchman character. They're always so fun, and just any sort of the yeah boss, you know. It's like, oh, is that guy bothering you? Yeah, we're gonna get him, boss. We'll get him for you. I love those characters. I wish we could actually see more of that, because I was actually really surprised that we didn't get Pain and Panic in Ignihide, because I feel like just like a trio like that would work. I mean, Ursula has her eels, right? Cruella had her henchmen dudes, and yeah, Pain and Panic were for Hades, and it's just I feel like there's probably like other ones as well. I mean, Cinderella, you had like the evil stepsisters. I want to see more. I kind of want to see more kind of comedic characters like that, because they're always like my favorites. Henchman characters made it funny. The only ones who weren't silly were Ursula's eels, and yeah, that's because they're eels, right? They were like little sneaky. Like the eels didn't really talk in the movie, so they're just there carrying out her bidding. But it was just always funny to see the henchmen. I want them to bring that back. We need more silly henchman characters. It's just, I feel like Sebek is it's a bit of a stretch, but Sebek is kind of like the closest thing where, you know, he's kind of like the sidekick character to Malleus and is always like glazing him and like hyping him up. He's kind of like the henchman goon to Malleus. I think that's why I find him so funny. That's why I get reminded of when he goes off on his tangents about how you should bow down to Malleus, because Malleus, oh great one, is the bestest thing ever since sliced bread. So that's the closest we've gotten so far, but I need an actual henchman. You know, it's Kronk would be actually really funny. I would love to see a Yzma Kronk duel. Just twistify them. But I mean, like all the characters, all the boys at NRC are silly in their own way. Like technically, you know, even with Jade and Floyd, like yeah, they kind of operate on their own, but they band together, and even though they kind of work for us a little bit, they just totally mess with him all the time, which is really funny. But I don't know, maybe someday they will bring them in the future. It's just an ever-growing list of characters I want to see in future Twist events, or just like in general, or I don't know, even RSA. More RSA characters as well. It's been a while, you know. We saw the dwarves and Nej, but we haven't really seen a lot of any new RSA characters. I appreciate Scully, because Nightmare Before Christmas was kind of unexpected, but it was still nice. So it was nice to actually get Scully, even though he's not exactly Jack Skellington, because Jack Skellington is his own character in this case. But Scully was still really fun, like twist-fied version of him technically. Riel needs to be included. Yeah, I'm surprised that we never got any glimpse of Riel at all. Especially when, you know, Ariel and Ursula were really tied closely together. I don't know. Maybe. I thought we'd seen them, you know, in book 3, but that didn't seem to be the case here. Twist needs to expand the characters in this world. We haven't gotten nearly as much. Honestly, yeah, I feel like, you know, Twist has been going on for 5 years now, right? 5 years in JP side. The story, we've come so far. We finally finished like book 7 on the JP side. We are going into 7.5. Eventually, I'm assuming we gotta hit book 8, whatever is going on in there. So that begs the question, after book 8, which I assume has to do with Ramshackle or has to do with Grimm, because that has been foreshadowed for ages now. So something has to, you know, happen with Grimm and everything. But then where would the story go from there, right? Maybe I feel once we go full circle back to the prologue with the Chimera monster that we fought in the beginning, I feel like they could, I don't know, introduce Twisted Wonderland 2 or beyond Twisted Wonderland. Maybe introduce like 4th years, I think. There's still slots, right? You can introduce 4th years. Maybe we'll go beyond NRC. Maybe we'll have like an entire arc where we're outside of NRC and meet new characters that way. If they want to continue milking this franchise. I mean, right now, it doesn't seem like Twisted Wonderland is dying anytime soon. It looks like they still got enough juice to keep going. But if they really want to stretch out, I don't know, Yana Toboso, I believe in whatever vision she has. I trust in her judgment of her work. But, you know, they want to do more sequel stuff, or, you know, just keep milking the franchise a bit more. Even maybe, let's say they don't have anything left for the game. They're like, yeah, you know what, this is it. After book 8, that's it. No more twist story. I feel like they could still do offline stuff, like outside the game. Like they could do spin-off stories, like spin-off light novels, spin-off manga. There's still a lot of potential to be worked with. Maybe more dorms. Yeah, you know, maybe we can actually bring Ramshackle back to life. Maybe, you know, maybe everyone will move up a year and we'll get in some freshmen or something. We'll get in freshman characters. Maybe we'll get new people at the Ramshackle. I don't know. There's different ways to go about it. I actually don't know how they're... Like, these are all different ideas. I don't know for sure. I'm not really confident in which one is more likely than the other, because I don't know what Yano Toboso was thinking. But I mean, so far with Twist, she's done pretty well with the story. So I think they could probably keep going. Maybe do something like Descendants, a time skip. Yeah, but that is also a possibility. I think like the one concern most I feel is probably, you know, there's 22 characters, like 22 students, the 22 main characters in Twisted Wonderland, and all these characters have fans, right? You know, Lilia has fans, Beck has fans, Riddle has fans. Like every single character has merchandise and a fan base for. So the problem is like, how do you keep everyone happy? You have to make sure all the characters get like enough screen time as you introduce more new characters into the story. Because I feel too, yeah, in the timeline, we are kind of approaching the end of the year. Because we actually, to be honest, Twist timeline is kind of wonky. The events kind of operate on their own timeline. But main story-wise, like, we've gone through fall up all the way past, like, winter, right, into what feels like it's gonna be almost April in the game. I forget when Diasomnia took place, because book 6 kind of felt like it took place in the spring. Yeah, so I'm like, it feels like we are nearing summer in a game, which is like the end of a school year, because we started in the fall. So I feel like we're almost to summer. So, and like, we are at the point where the third years are discussing what they're gonna do in their 4th year when they go on internships. So, if they want to do a time skip, all the third years would have to move basically off of NRC, right? Because there's no 4th years at NRC. Everyone's on internships. So they want to age everyone up. All the third years are just gonna like basically have to leave the campus. And then, but that opens up the opportunity to get new characters in as freshmen. I need to see if Zul has a younger brother like Ursula. Yeah, you know, he has never mentioned a younger brother. I feel like this younger brother doesn't exist. Unless they, like, bring him out of nowhere. Like, I don't know, he ended up with the other dad in a divorce and they're, like, estranged, you know, never talks to him. Doesn't acknowledge his existence. I don't know. It would be kind of funny, though, if he just had a brother literally just show up out of nowhere. It'd just be like, Azul, why didn't you tell us this before? You didn't tell us you had a brother. The third years are approaching 4th year. Yeah, so at this point, we are in the timeline where the third years are going to go into their 4th year soon. So, but I feel like that is a valid direction it can go in. Just you introduce more characters, Unfortunately, the third years will have to show up here and there because, you know, they're not at NRC anymore. That's the only kind of like, what do we do about that? But it opens up all the freshmen. Think of all the new characters we get introduced in each dorm. Get like a round 2 of twists. I mean, Jafar had a younger sister. They kept that in twist. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting what they've done with some of the characters. Because, yeah, like, Jamil had a younger sister. She's got an entire, like, sprite and design and everything. Then her younger sibling is just living with her dad. Yeah, it could be. Just an unacknowledged other brother. But there, and it's just like Riddle's the only child, and then it's like there's a lot of only childs, but then you know Callum's got hundreds of siblings. Rook's got a lot of siblings too, actually. We just have no clue who they are. Yeah, I mean they gave Idia a younger brother, and well he's got a younger brother and younger robot brother. So I mean, it's still, I guess it's not impossible. They could do that. Just bring in another sibling. It's like, welcome to NRC. Oh, and the Little Mermaid too. The mom didn't acknowledge Ursula's younger sister. Yeah, I think it's because I don't think Ursula's sister was mentioned at all in the first movie, right? And then they're like, oh, we gotta make a sequel. So it's like, oh, here we go. You know, we got an extra sibling. It's just like... thinking too, because... Wasn't it like in Lion King 2? Like there was... Scar had like an heir. I don't know if it was his kid or just like the next successor to the throne, whoever, Kovu. I'm like, I guess, yeah, we could just keep introducing just new characters associated with the existing characters. I just want my 2 main things I will constantly parrot is I want Captain Hook and I want Shan Yu. Just so, because I need to see how it will work. How it will work like that. Those are the 2 main villains I am still waiting to see in Twist. I feel like we should have had a Captain Hook by now. Yeah, that whole other pride came out of nowhere. I guess up a bitter sister. And like, why did they help him? I'm trying to remember, like, Lion King 2 was actually a good movie. Not gonna lie, you guys. I actually really liked the songs in Lion King 2. They had some bangers in that movie. Question is, which dorm they'd be in? There's only the 7. Yeah, I don't know. Where would we shove Captain Hook? Because he was, like, the main villain. Like, we already... I don't think there were other villains in Neverland, right? In Peter Pan. I don't know. I feel like maybe they could... I feel like Captain Hook could be a staff. I feel like he should have been a staff member. Or some sort. Cap Hook and Shan Yu. Yeah, Yeah, sure. You know what? Captain Hook maybe could be an Octagonal. Just to go with the whole sea thing, you know? Maybe put Captain Hook in Octagonal. Or Hartzabiel. Oh, a teacher like Vargas. Yeah, I feel like he would have worked as a staff. That's how I imagined it, so I was surprised when I saw the staff lineup. And I was like, oh, there's Cruella de Vil, you know, there's Gaston, and you know, there's the evil stepmother. But I'm like, where's Captain Hook? I don't know where Shan Yu would go, to be honest. He can come to Ramshackle. We need some ramshackle peeps. Maybe he can join our ramshackle dorm. Oh, Captain Hook teach? Good question. Cause what, Train teaches history, right? I mean, Captain Hook can teach, I don't know, literature? He can teach literature, maybe? They're the equivalent of, like, English class, I guess? I feel like that could work for him. It's also, like, there's also, we know there's nurses or there's gotta be, like, a nurse or doctor at the school. Like, there has to be. We just never seen them. So I'm just like, ooh, I've been the doctor in Twiz. Maybe navigating something similar. Yeah, I was thinking like generic, whatever high school, college class. But, I mean, there's, I guess then like. In a game, we have the lessons, right? So we already do history class, flying class, and like potions class with like the teachers. So I guess if they had to introduce a new staff member, they would have to put him in something. Like what kind of new lesson would that be? I mean, we're already farming 3 different classes. To be honest, I don't want to farm more classes. So I feel like maybe that's why we don't have more teachers. We just don't want to do more lesson grinding. And technically Crowley also teaches the special class. So he's also teaching too. Right. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for that day. I feel like this year it's still gonna be Nightmare Before Christmas. So I assume it's gonna be Oogie Boogie. If it's not Oogie Boogie, I have no clue what's gonna be for Halloween. I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity for him to appear. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna be very surprised. Or maybe I'm just coping, you know? Just wanting to believe and cope with that. Yeah, it's like Halloween is August, September. Yeah, Halloween's only 2 months away. So it is very close soon. I mean, we're almost the end of summer, you guys. It's August 15th, so, you know, we're almost in the fall season. I don't know how many of you are going back to school, or if you're like me, who just works all year round, so summer doesn't really affect me because I don't get summer vacation. I just get the normal corporal, wherever wherever corporal wants to give me in vacation days. So sadly, I do not get the rest of the summer off. But I know some people might be going back to school. Or back to wherever, I don't know. I actually don't know how old you guys are. I just assume you guys are in, I don't know. According to the YouTube analytics, you guys are anywhere between high school to like college, university. So I just assume you're like still in school, or like at least maybe some are like fully employed. But like, yeah, I'm not trying to think because I'm like, it went by so fast. And I felt like Twist this year didn't really do a summer event. Like, I guess this is our summer event, the Radiant Reenactment. Because Lost in the Book with Stitch felt very summery, but I mean, this year we didn't really get a summer vibe. If Twist stops making story content, I will actually start tweaking. I hope we go continue. Yeah, there's so much potential. That's the thing. When you have games like Twist, that's, you know, there's a lot of gacha games, right? That are pulled or inspired or pulling from inspirations of other stories or events. If you think about it, like Twisted Wonderland, Fate Grand Order, even like Uma Musume, like, or I feel like even other ones. What was it? Azure Lane, maybe even. Just like games that are inspired by real things. It'd be like, oh, you know, inspired by Disney characters, inspired by real life racing horses, inspired by historical figures. It is such like good material because you'll just never run out. Like FGO could literally go on forever because there will never ever be a shortage of historical figures to use. I mean, hell, Token Rambu, there's so many swords that exist. Token Rambu can just keep coming up with different sword boys. And like Uma Musume, there's so many racing horses and all their stories. You just package it up in a way that you're delivering their story in a different medium. It's just so much material, and I feel like those games could just keep going and going because they're always gonna be stories to tell. There's always stuff to work with. That's why I'm really glad Twist is still going strong, because 5 years for a mobile game is actually quite a lot for like gacha. I feel like a lot of gacha games don't really last this long before like fading into like the background, or some shinier, newer gacha game comes out that gets like everyone's attention. I'm in community college and juggling work. Yeah, it's rough because when I went back to college, I was basically doing full-time course load and also doing part-time work, and that was stressful. So definitely good luck with that. Yep, when I start school, hopefully I can start eating stuff other than soft foods. Oh yeah, here's hoping too. It's like dental procedures and mouth procedures are no fun. Because I had to get my fangs are a little messed up. So they've been messed up for a long time, and I kind of put off doing work on them, but I had to get work on them done. So I finally, pulled the trigger and, started getting some braces in to fix those fangs. And, yeah, I hate it. It's no fun. Every time they tighten it, it hurts. And I can eat only soft food. And I do not enjoy it. And it's just like, gotta do 2 years of it. There's always new Disney movies coming out, so new characters. Yeah, this game could just keep going. And honestly, I feel like compared to the market of games targeted towards men, the games that are like Jose Muke, the games targeted towards women, is a much smaller market, right? Like, look at Love and Deed Space. That mobile gacha game for an otome is absolutely dominating it is dominating the gacha charts because there is just no other one like it. And so I feel like when you think of like games for the girlies, the games can be played by anyone of any age and any gender. But when I say for the girlies, the ones that are specifically targeted towards women, you have like a handful, right? It's kind of like Ensemble Stars. Token Rambu is still huge in Japan. And then like Twisted Wonderland, Lads is absolutely crushing the charts. And Idolish 7 maybe is still going on, and then after that the other ones kind of get a little smaller down there. But there's such a small handful. I feel that most people that are into those type of games are still gonna kind of stick around, because it's not like we are like overflowing with choices, right? We're not exactly being. If you think about it, yeah, there are the Hoyoverse games, but a lot of games, I feel the gacha ones, especially the Hoyoverse ones, I'm gonna pick on them specifically. in recent years, they've been starting to veer towards marketing, towards, I want to say, the like heterosexual male gamers. I don't know how else to phrase it. Basically, the waifu enthusiasts, I suppose I should say. Especially when the ratio of female and male character releases is so skewed now. Like, you look at Genshin at the beginning, they had like a pretty balanced, like, okay, we release a handful of male characters and female characters, and then over time, it's just like, there's so many more female characters more than male ones for like 5-star ones. So over time, it feels like a lot of these gacha games are going in that direction. So I feel like when that happens, it kind of pushes a certain demographic out of the space, especially if, let's say, you specifically want to play a game that has mainly male characters that are appealing to a female audience. So if I were to look and go like, hey, can you find another game like Twisted Wonderland that has like very compelling characters, a lot of like like a lot of story, and that's, you know, targeted towards a female audience without it being, you know, too predatory. I don't know. I feel like Twisted's gacha system is actually pretty tame considering a lot of other gacha systems or gacha games that I've played. So I actually really hope Twist will continue being strong purely, and you know, see what Love and Deep Space. But the thing is, Love and Deep Space is actually, they've been kind of going into a predatory, like, pay-to-win gacha system. They're kind of getting there. But I'm hoping Twist will continue to stay strong because there's just not a lot of choice or alternatives to it if you want to enjoy this type of game, right? So it's anyways, that's just I just went on a huge tangent there, but I feel very strongly about this because I see and play a lot of gacha games that kind of come out. This game has so much potential in animated series sequels. Yeah, it has so much potential. That's why I want them to keep succeeding. They're doing very well. I hope they continue doing well. You know, because 5 years is very good. Fate Grand Order is on like their 10th year, which is absolutely insane. But they're kind of more like a grandfather gacha game. They've been around longer. They've been around. They have a very strong, loyal base. There's a new character coming in Genshin where we're calling him Idia. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I won't lie. When I saw Flynn's in Genshin, I was like, oh no, because I haven't played Genshin in over a year. Right after Natlin, I kind of lost interest in the story and just kind of fell off. But then I saw they like had a little teaser for Flynn's. I'm like, oh no, they just made him look like Idia. Now I gotta pull for him. Now I'm gonna be like logging back into Genshin just so I can pull for this one guy. But I'm kind of petty because I was sort of semi-boycotting Genshin because I was really salty that Genshin was releasing so many more like 5-star female characters over male characters, especially like the tall male characters versus like wherever younger looking shorter ones. So I was kind of like, no, I need Genshin to, if Genshin wants me to play its game, they better release like male characters that I will actually like. So I didn't play Genshin for like a year. And then they released Flynn's, and I was like, are you kidding me? This guy just looks like Idia. This guy literally looks like he wandered from Twisted Wonderland into Tevat. Like, they just wandered into Genshin. And I'm like, oh god. I think I will actually pull for him. Yeah, he looks like Idia, but kind of more emo. I think, but the thing is though, Idia is both a genius and also a bit of a boy fail, right? He's a bit of a loser, but that's part of his charm. With Flynn's, he seems like a cool guy. Like, it seems like he's got like a very serious job. He's a stoic character, kind of the cool guy. And I'm kind of hoping he's got like some other part to him. Maybe some sort of gap moe. Because I want to pull for him because of his aesthetics, but I won't. I kind of want to make sure I like his character too. You know, I hope that he's got a little bit of something to him. Idia got transmigrated into his game type situation. Like, they both have the like bluish, like flowy hair, the dark look overall. Like, he just looks like he's cosplaying from like the Pumpkin Night horror movie that he likes so much. He just kind of looks like that. So whenever he gets released, I will probably end up pulling for him, you know, begrudgingly, because I'm still mad at Hoyoverse for not giving me more male characters, because I am a male character enjoyer. But I mean, Flynn's does have has my attention, so I'll at least do that much. But I'm still holding out though. I'm kind of hoping, you know, at one point we're gonna finally goddamn reach Snezhnaya. Oh my god. We're gonna reach Snezhnaya. I hope the Tsaritsa looks really cool. And I hope they introduce some more male characters. I want a butler, please. Zenless Zone, remember, like ZZ, Zenless Zone Zero has a butler character, but he's a furry, and it's not like I'm against furries, but it's one of those like, come on, can you just give me a butler without any other terms or conditions? Just give me a butler character. This is my own selfish appeal, okay? Hoyo first, if you're listening to me, please. Give me a butler in Genshin and I'll come back, I swear. Give me a butler character, I'll come back and play your game. In case, yeah, okay. That was a bit of a tangent there. Anyways, great time, you guys, playing through a Radiant Reenactment. It was really heartwarming, really sweet story. Even though it was kind of short, I enjoyed it. The music for it is very cute. Give the warm fuzzies, you know? So I guess we'll leave it here for the time being. Thank you everyone for joining me on tonight's stream. Glad that you were able to find your way here. Yeah, and good luck on your riddle pulls if you're still planning on pulling for him. Because he is still available, what, until the 21st? So you guys still got some time. I already tried my hand on it and didn't get him, but I'm passing on good luck to you guys. Alright guys, hope you all do well. Yeah, take care everyone, okay? Make sure you take care of your health. Best of luck, you guys. And I'll see ya in the next video or stream. Until next time then, this is Koamiyo, clocking out. Bye bye all!